All right, good morning, traders. Today is November 1st, 2023. Rabbit, good morning. My SPY pivot this morning is 416. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. All four indices in the FNGU remain in daily downtrends. SPY, QQQ, and FNGU currently remain in 15-minute uptrends. So what we got is a pullback in our daily downtrends. US dollar index continues to consolidate over the 105.50 level. USO, UNG remain in daily uptrends, although USO has been consolidating over 74 for probably a couple weeks now. SLV remains on downtrend status, but has returned back to the consolidation channel, kind of holding firm over the 2050 level. Gold in a daily uptrend, breaking out of the consolidation wedge on the northern side. And the main event today is, or for this week, is today's 2 p.m. FOMC announcement. So probably going to be some volatility this afternoon. So let's go look at some charts. First chart, let's pick up SPY. Here's a daily chart of the SPY. You can see right here, lower highs, lower lows. We're in a daily downtrend. Daily candle for yesterday, higher low, higher high. All right, target for today on the upside target is right underneath. See these four tails right there? I think it's 420.63 or something like that. Not sure why my crosshairs don't want to work. Yeah, about 420.45, 420.50. That's the northern side target, 420.50. Southern side target, well, we had an MMRP-like situation happening through here. So I am looking for a massive sell-off today, bringing us all the way down past the 410 level, all the way down to 409 or in that area. That's what I'm looking for today. We'll see if we get it. All right. We got the igniting bar, the pullback to resistance. And then we got the sell-off, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, then 1, 2, and then here's the one more here. So I'm looking for a massive sell-off candle today, all the way down to this, 408 area, 408.50. So we'll see what happens. We got FOMC, so anything can happen. Now, if we look at this on the 15-minute time frame, you got higher lows, higher highs. You have a 15-minute uptrend. Still in a daily downtrend. Let's take a look at QQQ. So here's QQQ. Daily candle. Got like a slightly higher low and a higher high on QQQ. Coming back to the T line, not closing over it though. All right, still in a daily downtrend. Lower high, lower low. All right, so on the daily chart, lower highs, lower lows. For the daily candle for yesterday, a little bit higher low and a higher high. So got a 15-minute. We'll take a look at it on the 15. You can see higher lows, higher highs. So currently in a 15-minute uptrend. So there's SPY and QQQ in 15-minute uptrends. Now FNGU. On the daily chart, lower highs, lower lows. FNGU in a daily downtrend. Okay, lower highs, lower lows. Yesterday's candle, lower high and lower low. Is this a rollover at the T line? I don't know. This is not looking good. All right, but on the daily chart, let's see what we got for the 15. We're still in a 15-minute uptrend with higher lows and higher highs. Okay, so FNGU also in a 15-minute uptrend. Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow, lower highs, lower lows on the daily chart. In a daily downtrend as well for yesterday's candle. Higher low, higher high. And we have a 15-minute uptrend on Diamond Dow. IWM, aka the Russell 2000, on the daily chart. Almost an inside day. Slightly higher low. Squeaked out a higher high, I think. Yeah, that's about it. All right. Nothing really impressive there. I'm telling you, still remains inside this daily candle right here. So IWM on the daily chart in a daily downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. Daily candle squeaked out got a higher low and squeaked out a higher high. Okay, 15-minute chart, higher low, higher high. So in a 15-minute uptrend as well. So looks like everything's in a 15-minute uptrend. And everything is, all four indices in FNGU, still in daily downtrends. All right, let's go take a look at some of the sectors. First sector, transports. It's transports, lower highs, lower lows, and you got a 15-minute uptrend right there. Daily chart, lower high, lower low. Downtrend on the daily, 15-minute uptrend. XLF. Daily downtrend with lower highs and lower lows. And we got a 15-minute uptrend on the daily, on the 15-minute uptrend on the financials. Something to make a note of, they're way up over the T-line here. That's a pretty big comeback for the financials. It's nice to see one of the sectors trying to get bullish. Still in a downtrend, but that's a nice strong candle. Higher low and higher high. Could see an MMRP or something like that here. We'll see what happens. SMH. All right, on the daily chart, lower highs, lower lows, still in a daily downtrend. I don't even think we got a 15-minute uptrend there. Nothing yet. SMH still in a daily downtrend. Not looking good there. All right, let's go take a look at oil and gas. So here's crude oil. And crude oil makes higher lows and higher highs and more higher lows. Failed higher high. It's just consolidating right here over the 74.50 level. Right there. All right, so we're just still consolidating. Right here, it's starting to actually look like a wedge. So consolidating over 74.50. UNG. Nice ripping candle yesterday. All right. UNG, higher lows, higher highs. Another higher low. Still got to prove that higher high. We do got a higher low here. That works just as well. Just need that higher high up here, okay? Huge ripping candle yesterday with higher lows and higher highs. Nice comeback on that reversal there. So that's UNG, silver and gold. See what the precious metals are doing. So UNG also in a daily uptrend. Silver and gold, lower highs, lower lows, still in a downtrend, but has returned back to the consolidation channel over 2050, kind of holding firm here. So for the last 4 days, we have a bull flag in the consolidation channel right now. A move up and over to the right. So this is bullish, but still in a downtrend because it has not made a higher high yet. So it's still in a downtrend. GLD ripping way over the consolidation wedge here. We've got ourselves, we're looking for a pullback to this area here, about 180. The lower the better for me. Back to the midpoint would be really nice. I don't know if I get that. But here's a consolidation wedge breakout to the upside. So for the last 2 weeks, gold has been bullish and kind of holding firm up here, 184. So nice rip on gold. Looking real good. All right, let's take a look at the US dollar index. And here's our first chart. You can see here's the July low. And a rapid move to the upside, and then now it's been consolidating 1/105.50. So nothing really new for the past 3 weeks. Still consolidating, looking like it wants to test those highs today. So that could initiate that big red candle I'm looking for in my MMRP if this thing starts popping off new highs. But you can see it's in a bull flag consolidating over the 105.50 level. That's the US dollar. Now, stronger dollar makes our goods and services less competitive on the global economy. All right? It means it costs other countries more to purchase our goods and services. So in turn, it equals less revenue for our companies, which translates into less earnings for our companies, which in turn turns the market south. Okay, so there's US dollar index bull flagging over the 105.50 level. Earnings calendar. All right, today 8:30 Treasury refunding announcement. PMI manufacturing at 9:45. Treasury refunding 8:30. ISM manufacturing at 10 a.m. Construction spending at 10 a.m. The JOLTS at 10 a.m. EIA petroleum status report 10:30. And the main event this week in the right corner over here. 2 p.m. FOMC announcement, and then 30 minutes later, after they jerk the market around, they're going to have a presser. All right? So that's the main event, 2 p.m. today. So we'll see what happens. On the earnings calendar, what do we got? We got Qualcomm after the close, Mondelez after the close, CVS in the morning, Airbnb after the close, GlaxoSmithKline in the morning, and Humana in the morning. And Mercado Libre in the evening after the close. McKesson also after the close. For tomorrow, it's not going to let me do this, is it? Let's try it. All right, tomorrow. Oh my goodness, look at this. $2.5 trillion tomorrow. Apple reports after the close. Eli Lilly, only $0.5 trillion. But after the close, $2.5 trillion. Apple is going to report earnings. Eli Lilly, only $0.5 trillion. They're going to report in the morning. Shell oil, they're going to report about $0.5 trillion there in the morning. Novo Nordisk, $400 billion. That's all, just $400 billion before the open. ConocoPhillips, $142 billion before the open. S&P Global, $111 billion before the open. And Starbucks, $105 billion before the open. And those are the main events for tomorrow. That's the big one. $2.5 trillion. Over $2.5 trillion of market cap. And if they produce good earnings, we could go to $3 trillion right there. So Apple going to report tomorrow after the close. That's probably going to be the main event for this week. I don't know. And that's it, traders, for right now. I'll see the rest of you at 4 p.m. Going to have open house November 9th. The link is in the description. November 9th, we're going to have an open house. So I hope you all come out here and join me. Everybody out there in YouTube land. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. For the rest of you, everyone in the room, put your questions in. I'll try to get them answered before we open up. Right now, I'm just going to render my video. Good morning, William. Good morning, Richard.